I tested 2 of the most popular baby bottle washers on the market right now, and here were my results. So one baby bottle washer is from the brand Grownsy and the other is from Momcozy. Starting off with Grownsy. The Grownsy baby bottle washer has 26 jets, 24 kPa pressure, which is stronger, and it's supposed to have a more consistent clean. It also has 200 plus positive mentions about the cleaning thoroughness on Amazon. So these are the Grownsy tablets, and these are the Momcozy tablets. Momcozy, Grownsy. So just off of first impression, I'm assuming that the Grownsy tablet might clean the bottles better because it's more, I guess, cleaning solution technically. And this one is very tiny. I've never had issues with the Momcozy detergent cleaning the bottles. Momcozy has 26 jets as well. It has a 22 kPa pressure, which is slightly weaker overall. Grownsy has a 60-minute dry cycle designed for 100% dryness results. What I found, both leave bottles, passes, and pump parts completely dry. They are basically the same. They have very similar features, and I would consider both of them simple, intuitive. Both have touchscreen pads that are very responsive, and there's pretty much no learning curve. For the Grownsy baby bottle washer, you can switch modes at any time. There's no negative feedback when switching through those modes. I would say that the Momcozy washer is slightly louder when it's doing the washing and the drying. So Grownsy does win in this area when it comes to how quiet the machine runs overall. We're talking about capacity. The Grownsy machine, I did notice, is more compact. It is a little bit shorter, it's a little bit smaller, and I found it interesting that for the water reservoir had the same exact capacity, but Grownsy's machine is smaller. The Grownsy washer in this area, to me, is a better option for counter space because the Momcozy one is a little bit bulkier and it takes up a little bit more counter space. Both very easy to clean. Each of them just need a quick wipe down with soap and water and you're good to go. Okay, you guys, so it's a little bit later and both of the machines have fully finished washing, sterilizing, and drying. I put both machines on the same exact settings just so we can really put to the test how the bottles turn out. So this is the Grownsy washer and it will stay in the storage mode for up to 72 hours after it's done sterilizing and drying. But I'm just going to take out the bottles right now just to see how everything turned out. And I do notice the Momcozy is still on the storage mode as well. Okay, so everything so far looks completely dry on the Grownsy washer. Like there's zero water for these pieces up top at least. I haven't gotten to the bottles below yet, but so far everything on this top rack is very dry. I also added one of my baby's teethers on there and this came out super clean as well. And again, just not wet, like it's completely dry. And I put a top on there, one of these bottle tops. Okay, so now to see the result of the bottles. Let's see. Okay, these are completely dry as well. They do have like a plastic smell. And I feel like maybe that's because this is like the first time I ran the machine, but I am getting like a little bit of a plastic odor. I don't really know how to describe it. It just kind of smells like what this smelled like fresh out of the packaging. But as you guys can see, this is completely dry. I'm not seeing any drops of water or any of that like annoying leftover wetness from like the cleaning. Okay, here's some bottle nipples. These look completely dry as well. I'm not getting any water. And then lastly, I just have this pacifier and again, just completely dry. So I'm so happy about that because there's nothing worse than taking clean items out that are supposed to be dry and there's still just like all those little water beads on it and then you have to end up drying it anyway when it's supposed to dry. So I'm super happy about this with the Grownsy washer. Now let's go over to the Momcozy. So I'm making my way over to the Momcozy washer. So this one is completely dry as well. Everything feels very, very dry. I've had the Momcozy washer longer than the Grownsy washer. I just got that one in. This Momcozy washer I've probably had for at least probably 5 months, I'd say. The inside of both of these bottle washers is very similar, and I will definitely put on the screen the difference between like the jets and how many like sprayers each of them have, but they're pretty similar. And going in this one as well is still very dry. Very dry, the same situation. There's no water pooling anywhere. There's no wetness. There's no wetness on these bottles at all. The pacifier is super dry as well. Like, the outcome is pretty much the same. This is the Grownsy washer beside me. Just to put this to the test in a fair way, I put both of the machines on the exact same settings, which is normal, storage, and sterilize. And I started them at the exact same time. So for this one, when I picked standard, it started with, I think it was like 88 or 89 minutes. That is for the entire process. Whereas Momcozy kind of breaks down the time in a different way. So I was a little bit confused by that at first, because I was like, why does this one have so much more time than that one? But they ended up literally being done at pretty much the same time. I think the Grownsy one was like 2 minutes behind than the Momcozy. But all in all, I would say both machines took around like 80 minutes in total, 80 to 90 minutes in total for the cleaning, the rinsing, the sterilizing, and the drying process. I also wanted to mention, I obviously can't have like 2 of these washers like at my sink, so the Momcozy stays over at my sink, and that's where it drains, that's how it drains into the sink. With the Grownsy machine, I did have to just set up a little bowl behind it so it can catch the water as it was draining, and that's no problem. It's actually very simple to set up that way. So I would really say it's up to your discretion. The Grownsy machine is cheaper. I'll put the price differences on the screen, but they are very, very similar. They work very, very similarly. Like, all of the features, there's nothing like glaringly standing out to me about either one, like against each other. They both work very, very well. The bottles get very, very clean. They both get super hot, so you don't have to worry about if, you know, your baby's items are actually sanitized. Like, I really love this touch panel on the front. There is a quick user guide on the side of Grownsy machine. I think all in all, you will be happy with either choice. I think I might push for Grownsy a little bit more, just because this one is like a tiny bit smaller. So if you are concerned about like counter space or where to store it, both hold 2.5 liters of water in the back. That's the exact same. And I'd say like they feel pretty similar too, just like carrying them and setting them up. So yeah, if you guys want more information on the Grownsy baby washer, definitely be sure to check out the description box below. I put 3 bottles in both of them just to make it fair again. So I did 2 bigger bottles and 1 small bottle for both of them. And then I put 1 pacifier in both of them as well. So they both had all of the same pieces inside. I also put 2 of these like nipple rings, like the part that goes around the nipple, on top of each one, and they both dried beautifully. So if you have either one of these washers, or you're interested in getting either one of them, definitely leave a comment down below and let me know which one you have or which one that you're interested in buying. And what I will say about the Grownsy machine is that during this wash cycle, you can like switch modes at any time during the cycle, whereas the Momcozy, you can't really do that. Like, yes, you can stop and pause while it's going, but if you want it to just completely like go from a fast wash to a sterilization or something like that, for the Momcozy, you do have to just kind of restart the whole system. Whereas this one, it's a little bit easier to like change your mind. If you're like, oh, I thought I wanted standard, but now I want a fast mode. It's a little bit easier to switch from different modes with this machine. Both of them, I don't notice any type of burning smell. That's not a problem at all. That has not been a problem for me personally with either one of these. And for the noise level, both of them are pretty much the same. I would have to say that The Momcozy one is a little tiny bit louder, and the Grownsy machine is a little bit softer. They both have very minimal noise. So if you're interested in purchasing the Grownsy baby bottle washer, definitely be sure to check out my description box. It will be linked below. And I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.